Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to cut and sew a straight skirt / pencil skirt. In this video, I'm going to teach you step by step on how to cut, how to sew, and also how to achieve a neat finishing. You're also going to learn how to shape your skirt, how to have a flat waistline. This is going to be step by step beginners friendly tutorial. So if you're interested in this, please come with me and let's get started. This is the fabric that I used for this work. I have cut out the width of the fabric that I'll be needing for the skirt, and I cut it out 2 places for both the front and the back. And I've placed the fabric right side facing right side. And I'll use 2 yards of Ankara fabric to make this skirt. In order to know how much fabric I'll need for this skirt, I divided my highest measurement, which is my hip circumference, by 4. Then I added 5 inches extra. Okay, that is on my fabric. Now it will be on fold with right side facing right side. Now I come down by 1 inch from the tip of the fabric to serve as the starting line and also the waistline. So any measurement I impute now will be from this starting line that I've marked. This skirt will be having a band. So I place my tape from the point where I want my skirt to start from, where I'm most comfortable with my skirt, down to my hip is 11 inches. Now since the skirt will be having a band, I minus 2 inches. So I place the 2 inches on my starting line down, then I measure, and I'll be having 9 inches. The next thing I'll do now is to draw a straight line on this, my measurement. The next measurement I'll take now is my waist to new measurement. Now I'll place the 2 inches on the waistline again. Then I'll come down to mark my waist to new measurement. My waist to actual new measurement is 21 inches. But I'm not going to be taking the measurement on that exact 21 inches. I'm going to minus 3 inches from the 21 inches and I'll have 18 inches. So I'm going to be drawing a straight line on the 18 inches mark. After that is done, I'll go ahead and place the 2 inches on the starting line again, and I'll take my full skirt length. My full skirt length here is 39 inches. After marking 39 inches, I'll go ahead and draw a straight line on this measurement. After marking my full skirt length, I'll go ahead and impute 0.5 inch for sewing allowance. And after adding the 0.5 inch, I'll go ahead and draw a straight line on this 0.5 inch. I'll be using a full lining for this skirt. So in order to achieve that, I'm going to add 2 inches extra. Then I'll go ahead and draw a straight line. Now I have all the length that I need for the skirt. So I'll go ahead now and cut out the excess that I have here. So during the sewing process, this extra 2 inches that we'll have will be folded in. For now, we'll go ahead and continue with our drafting. For now, I'll open up these 2 inches this way down. The next thing I'll do now is to impute my round measurement. I will impute my waist circumference divided by 4 and also add 1 inch for that. Then on the hip line, I'll impute the hip circumference divided by 4. After marking the hip line measurement, I'll go ahead now and connect from the waistline to the hip line. The next thing I'll do now is to impute my new line measurement, and I'll measure what I have on the hip line. Whatever I have, I'll minus 1 inch. This is because I want this skirt to be very fitted. Now, if you want this skirt to be very comfortable and you don't want to stress while walking, you can go ahead and connect straight from the hip line down to the new line, the same measurement, or just minus 0.5 inch from the hip line measurement that you have. So tell me in the comment section, which one will you be going for? Now for this full length measurement is whatever I have on the new line, I'm going to impute on my full length measurement. So I'll go ahead now and connect from the new line measurement down to the full length this way. And as you can see, our skirt is coming out nicely. The next thing I'm going to do now is to come to this hip line and create a curve, okay, to eliminate any sharp or pointy effect there. And you remember I added 1 inch for that here. So I'll go ahead now and connect that 1 inch for that and blend it into the hip line. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to take the dart. In order to do that, I'm going to use my bust span measurement divided by 2. So I'll go in by 4 inches, which is my bust span measurement divided by 2. Then at that 4 inches mark, I'll come down by 4 inches. After that, I'll connect from that 4 inches all the way to the 4 inches at the waistline this way. Then at this waistline here, at that 4 inches, I'll come out by 0.5 inch on each side of the line. Then I'll connect it straight down to the 4 inches mark this way. And I am done with my dart. The next thing I'm going to do now is to impute my sewing allowance. I'm going to be adding 2 inches sewing allowance on the waistline, on the hip line, on the knee, and also on the full length. And once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and connect with a straight line. I'll connect from my waist to my hip, then from my hip to my knee, then from my knee down to the full length. And I'm done cutting the front piece. The next thing I'll do is to cut out the excess around the skirt. And this is the fabric I'm going to use to cut the back piece. And this fabric is on fold with right side facing right side. So for this back bodice now, I'll come down by 1 inch from the tip of the fabric again and draw a straight line on this 1 inch. This 1 inch will serve as the starting line and also the waistline. The next thing I'm going to do is to take my zipper allowance. I'm going to come in by 2 inches from the center back. After marking the 2 inches, I'll go ahead now and draw a straight line on that 2 inches mark. I am done drawing the line, and the next thing I'm going to do is to place this front piece on this back piece. I'll place it and make sure that the front piece aligns with the back piece on that line that I marked for zipper allowance. Okay, then I'll go ahead and pin it down. And after I pin down, I'm going to cut out the excess fabric I have around the skirt. The next thing I'm going to do now is to extend my hip line into the zipper allowance. I'll also extend the new line into the zipper allowance. After that, at this waistline from the zipper allowance, I'll go in by 1.5. I'll mark 1.5. Then at this hip line here, I'm going to leave the 2 inches. The extra 0.5 is going to be for both ease. Then at the knee line, I'll also come in from the zipper allowance at the skirt side in by 1.5. Then I'll do the same thing at the full length. Once I'm done with that, I'll come to this waistline now and connect what I have, the measurement I have at the waistline down to the hip. Then from the hip to the new, then from the new to the full length. So I'll go ahead now and cut it out. Don't go anywhere because we'll be sewing this skirt. Have you been enjoying this tutorial so far? Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, share, and also drop a heart for me. Let me know you've watched this point. Thank you very much. The next thing I'm going to do now is to flatten this my waistline. In order to do that, I'm going to come down by 1 inch. Then I'll connect from the waist point this way into that 1 inch. Once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and trim it off. So I'll go ahead now and unpin the front piece from the back piece so that we'll see the difference. So after I remove it, this is what I have. So now the next thing I'm going to do now is to take the dart for the back skirt. In order to do that, I went in from the zipper allowance by 4 inches. Then for the back, I'll come down by 5 inches. After that, I'll go ahead and connect the waistline down to the 5 inches mark. Then I'll take 0.5 each on each side of the line. Then I'll go ahead and connect it down to the 5 inches mark. So after I mark the dart, the next thing I'll do now is to notch. Okay, so I'll go ahead now and also mark the dart for the waistline. So when stitching, when taking the dart, that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to fold in the 0.5 inch and stitch down to our dart line. And that is all for the cutting process. So I'll go ahead now and start the sewing process. And the first thing I'll do is to cut out the lining for the skirt. I cut out for the skirt exact shape that I have for the skirt, folded into 2. Okay, so each of this lining now is folded into 2, just like the way we cut the fabric, folded into 2. And while I was doing that, the hem of the skirt, that 2 inches extra that I added, is on fold. Okay, so I didn't cut the exact length. Instead, I removed the 2. I folded in this 2 inches. Okay, this way. So as you can see now, the lining is not as long as the fabric. One more thing, this center front, as you can see, the center front is in 1 piece. Okay, the lining is also in 1 piece, folded into 2, while the back pattern, the back piece is in 2 pieces. Okay, it's divided into 2 after cutting out the zipper allowance. So I will start with the front. I'll first of all separate the lining and the fabric. Now this is the lining. I've opened it up and this is what it looks like, and this is what the fashion fabric for the front piece looks like. So I'll place the lining on it this way, and I'll bring down the lining to the full length this way. Okay, then I'll go ahead and stitch down by 0.5 inch and also top stitch. Since it's equal at the hem, it will not be equal at the waistline, but don't worry, just go ahead and stitch down. Now this is the back piece, and this is what I was trying to explain to you. The lining, I've separated the fabric from the lining, and you can see the lining is 2 pieces and the same as the fashion fabric. So I'm going to keep 1 piece aside so that I'll be able to work with 1. Whatever I do with this one is what I'll do with the other one also. So I'll place the lining on the fabric on the right side of the fashion fabric. Okay, I'll bring it down to the same length as the fashion fabric, then I'll stitch down by 0.5 inch and top stitch. And I have stitched and top stitched, and this is what I have. This is the front piece, and this is the inside, and this is the outer part. The next thing I'm going to do now is to close up my skirt with the lining. In order to do that, I'm going to push up the lining to the same length as the skirt now. Okay, I'm going to make sure that they align. I'll pin it down. If possible, give it a nice press before you stitch. And before you close up your lining, you make sure you take out your waist darts for both the front and the back pieces. For the back pieces, as you can see, I've also closed up the down part. I am done stitching and this is what it looks like. If you follow all the steps I've shown so far, you achieve the same thing. Now this is the back. As you can see, the back have two pieces. So I'm going to keep the back pieces one side so that you see the front pieces. This is the front pieces and this is what it looks like after closing up the lining. And this is my dart. As you can see, the dart is on the wrong side of the fabric. After taking your dart on the lining, you make sure that you place the right side of the lining now facing the right side of the fabric before you stitch. And that is how you achieve this. And I've done the same thing for the back pieces. The next thing I'm going to do now is to join the back pieces together. I'm going to place it on each other, right side facing right side. Then I'm going to pin down from the waistline down to the hem. Now I am done pinning and this is what I have. So by the time I open it up, this is what it will look like. Okay. I'll go ahead and close it back up this way and make sure that the two pieces are lined properly. Now this skirt has a back slit, so I'll go ahead and determine how open I want the back slit to be. So from the hem, I'll go up by 15 inches, okay? The next thing I'll do now is to stitch down my zipper allowance. In order to do that, I'm going to mark 1 inch. Remember I added 1.5 inch for zipper allowance and at the hip 2 inches. And I've used 0.5 inch to close, so I have 1 inch left. So I'm going to stitch down the 1 inch from the waistline down to that mark, that 15 inches mark. When I get to the 15 inches mark, I will go in, okay? I will stitch into the zipper allowance. And after opening it up, this is what it should look like. So I'll go ahead now and stitch. And after stitching, this is what I have. This is what it looks like, okay? And this is the back. And this is what the inside looks like. Okay, as you can see, that part, that sewing allowance part that I went in, that I stitched in, it will give us our nice slit at the back. So the next thing we're going to do now is to join the front and the back pieces together. In order to do that, I'm going to place them right side facing right side. So after placing it this way, I'll make sure that they align properly. So I'll go ahead and pin down from the waist all the way to the hem. If you pay attention while I pin, I make sure that they align. And if you follow this tutorial from the beginning to this point, step by step, you also achieve the same result, okay? And I have pinned down to the hem. And after pinning, this is what it looks like. The next thing I'm going to do now is to shape out my skirt before I go to stitch. And the first thing I'm going to do is to take out the extra allowance that we have. Remember, I added 2 inches for sewing allowance and I've used 0.5 to close up the lining. So I have 1.5 left. So I'll mark the 1.5 coming in from the edge, okay, down to the full length. So while I mark, I'm going to be marking on the part where it's going to be sitting under the sewing machine. On this side, I'm going to stitch down by my 1.5 inch. Then when I turn, I'm going to stitch down on this part by 1.5 inch. As you can see, they are opposite each other. If you understand this tip, please drop a double heart for me in the comment section. Thank you. And I am done stitching down and this is what it looks like. So I'll go ahead now and turn the outside part out. And this is what our skirt looks like, guys. So I've gone ahead to give this skirt a really nice press. Now the next thing I'm going to do now is to attach my zipper. I'll open the skirt up down to the point where I want the zipper to be, at least below the hip line. And I am done attaching the zipper and this is what the zipper looks like. So I'll open it up now and this is what the inside looks like. And the next thing I'm going to do now is to attach my waistband. I use my waist circumference to get the length of this band and I added at least like about 5 inches extra while cutting the band, and the width here is 2 inches on fold. When I open it up, you will notice that I have folded in 0.5 inch on each side, okay, using my pressing iron. And when I open everything up, I have 5 inches, and when I fold in the 0.5 inch on each side, I'll have 4 inches. So the entire width of this is 5 inches. Then I folded in 0.5 inch on each side. Then I folded it again and I will have 2 inches band. And I've closed up the edge by 0.5 inch. So I'll go ahead now and trim a little bit out so that it will be easy for me to put in. And after doing that, I'll go ahead and use my scissors and push it in this way to have a flat and smooth band at that. The next thing I'll do is to attach my band, but before I do that, I'll go ahead and top stitch around the waistline. I'll top stitch the lining and the fabric together. After doing that, I'll go ahead now and trim off every rough edge at the waistline. When I'm done trimming off, I'm going to attach my band now. I'll place the band on the waistline this way from the inside, and I'm going to leave out 1.5 inch band away from the skirt. Okay, I'm going to stitch from the inside, and I'm going to open my band, the 0.5 inch that I fold in, and I'm going to make sure that it equals with the 0.5 inch downwards from the waistline. And after stitching, this is what it looks like on the outer part, and this is what it looks like on the inside. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to top stitch this waistband. Okay, I'm going to fold it down this way. I'm not going to open up the 0.5 inch here. I'm just going to top stitch it this way. And my skirt is ready, and this is what I have. This is what the waistband looks like. Did you enjoy this tutorial so far? If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe, share, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for more. See you in my next video.